Finally? I only freed you like 10 seconds ago. Yeah, that's usually how it works. I guess it depends on the situation, but uh, I, I certainly killing 100 people is not always a commendable thing. It's very situational based. How did this guy become king? Like, he's clearly like demented. This is my way of saying sorry for destroying the entire frickin' world. Oh, well, that's nice. I enjoy having statues. Sounds good to me. Sup, Mary? I'm not sure if a doll would count as being a tool. Well, why not? I mean, you're talking to me. I mean, I guess most tools don't have the ability to talk. I'm not sure why this doll has the ability to talk. Actually, then again, I mean, I guess Blazer is supposed to have this like magic power to understand and commune with anything that has a soul. So maybe it really is a matter of they can they can talk to Blazer, but not anything else. I guess Nome's not the most talkative person ever. I don't know. The king helped me unlock the power of the phoenix. That was kind of a crucial part to killing Death Toll. For whatever reason, most people consider Death Toll to be a mistranslation or whatever of Dark Gaia. Which I don't know if that's actually the case or not, or if it was purposefully done or whatever. But I was mentioning at the very beginning of the LP how Soul Blazer is considered an unofficial trilogy with Illusion of Gaia and Terranigma. And at the end of both of those games, you have a similar situation where you fight like this big giant not spirit, but like monster thing. And in both of those games, it's Dark Gaia. So most people think that Death Toll is supposed to be called Dark Gaia. But that's not really all that important, to be honest. And that also kind of explained the whole thing about, oh, we gotta stay here because Death Toll is just gonna keep coming back. Guess what? He came back in Illusion of Gaia and Terranigma. And I just realized I've like completely spaced out and not heard anything that Lou or I don't even know what this queen's name is. Queen Mermaid face person thing. But I guess they have happy things to say. When you think about it, it's kind of depressing how Turbo is just dead. What? What, we're talking to the spirit of a dead dog? aha, he's saying thank you. I know that because I took that one dog for a walk. And he's like, when I do this, that means I'm saying thank you. Why are we always breaking into Lisa's house when she's asleep? That seems, well, illegal. Why would you think that? She doesn't even have her pet dog. I guess that's supposed to be kind of one of the themes of the game. Patience, not haste. That seems like a pretty hefty thing to get someone to promise, like... I don't know, it just seems like Blazer doesn't have any way that he could actually promise that. Not that the game gives you much choice, it's either yes or... well, you just don't get another option. But I guess there's no reason to deny Lisa the hope that she seems to derive from our promise, truthful or not. I just did. You were there. I mean, I guess she was in a dream, so... I don't know. People seem to have ridiculously lucid dreams in this game. I'm pretty sure we didn't really change the landscape of the world at all. We just kind of like brought all the people back. I mean, I guess we brought like buildings and stuff back too, but... oh yeah, look at that parallax scrolling. What does that even mean? What, there's a giant light ray and no one notices? How does that work? Where's this light ray? I don't see any light ray. I guess that's supposed to be Lisa? She has a very long face. Okay, and? What about it? I guess I'm supposed to just stand there and stare at Lisa blinking for like 10 minutes? You know, I guess they try really hard, like right at the very end of the game, to make you feel like emotionally attached to Lisa. But I just don't really feel it. I guess it kind of goes back to what I was saying when we saw the whole scene, like the tearful departure of Dr. Leo. Like the story in this game, just the way it's presented, it always kind of feels more like fluff than actual important stuff to me. I mean, maybe that's just me, but whatever. Oh, good. I was gonna say, do I really have to sit here and stare at Lisa for the entire credits? But I guess not. So, my thoughts on Soul Blazer. It's an interesting game to look at, to be honest, because in a lot of ways, like kind of like I was just saying, like the game is really simplistic. Like the plot is downplayed so massively that like you basically don't get any of it. Like you get little bits and pieces here and there, but you don't get much at all until like basically until Magritte Castle. A little bit in Dr. Leo's lab, I guess. But at the same time, it's like, I don't really care. I mean, the game is incredibly simplistic. There's not a whole lot to it. It's just, walk around, slash things with your sword. But the whole concept of regenerating the world, I've always thought was really kind of neat. And I really like that in Dark Cloud as well. But, I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, even though Soul Blazer is a very simplistic game, I kind of have a hard time coming up with things to really complain about. Like, sure, it's not, like, super deep and engaging, but I've always thought it was just kind of really fun, simple, mindless fun. It's really easy to just jump in and play for 10 minutes and enjoy yourself. Just, go kill some stuff, revive some souls, and everything is good. Not to mention that the soundtrack is freaking amazing. And it's really interesting because it's really good quality music that's like nothing like what you'll find in like Final Fantasy. So anyways, not a whole lot to say about Soul Blazer, but in the end of the day, it's just a lot of simple fun. I don't know. Okay, if you say so. So what, is that supposed to mean that the silent protagonist is in love with Lisa as well? What? You can just do that? Hmm. The question is, even if you have no memory, will you still love her? That's not Turbo, that's a goat. I guess if nothing else, you do have to feel a little sorry for Lisa. I don't really feel emotionally attached to her, but you definitely get the feeling that she just has a sad little existence. No, sorry, I do not. We just established that he has no memory. That doesn't mean anything to him. Well, that's what happened, so deal with it. And who said the new Blazer with no memory wants to create memories with you? Maybe I want to go and explore the world and establish my own memories. I don't think goats are capable of that. Although I guess that's supposed to be saying like, oh, Blazer doesn't have his ability to commune with spirits anymore. He doesn't understand goat speak anymore. And I guess that's supposed to be the happy ending. Blazer loses all of his memories and goes and spends the rest of his days living with Lisa. Assumedly. And that is in fact the end.